Alright, what's good everybody? Today I'm finally going to be publicizing my Discord server so that you guys can join it. Not only is this server my personal server where my friends and supporters can hang out and talk, but it also houses a brand new system within it. So basically what I have for you guys today is something I, along with a couple of my friends, have brought to life pretty much. And that is called Skate Rec. I've written out an introductory statement and this is how it reads. You can find pretty much this exact passage in the server in the intro chat. Welcome to Mount Shasta and Skate-Rec. Skate-Rec takes inspiration from BoxRec, which is a service that tracks professional records in boxing and other combat sports all over the world. This gave us the idea to start an official record database for Skate 3 players. These records will include Trickliners in Who Hit It Better contests and competitive players in 1v1s. For Trickliners doing WHIBs, the results will be decided by, appointed by the competitors, either an unbiased set of 3 to 5 judges or by a community vote via poll in the Discord server. For competitive 1v1s, they will be hosted by a third party so the connection can be more so consistent between competitors, and will follow the same rules as the Zermatox Skate 3 tournaments. So basically the format that Zerm uses in his tournaments that you guys have seen in the server and in the streams and all that, it'll be the same format, and I'll go over that later in the video. Agreements and clauses such as technicalities or 3 tricks only can be discussed between competitors prior to the match. All in all, this is pretty much just a way to track player versus player records in Skate 3 to determine who the best and most consistent players are in each category. And this server does double down as a Skate Records database and my personal server, so when you guys join up, be sure you treat the channels like you would any ordinary server. Pretty much basically all the chats in the server are just going to be normal community, just like banter, whatever. Doesn't really matter if you're talking about Skate Recs or not, it's just my normal server. But the top 3 chats in this server which have to do with Skate Rec are going to be dedicated solely to Skate Rec. Since there's a shit ton of different comp categories like 3 tricking, infinite popping, reverting, and all that, the records are all going to be generalized as a competitive record rather than split up, just to keep it simplified. So there'll only be 2 categories, comp and TL. So generalizing the comp record only really applies to players that are agreeing to 1v1 and like a 3 tricking only 1v1 or infinite popping only or just anything like that where it's only one playstyle throughout. Basically any 1v1 that doesn't follow the Zermatox tournament format. And to give you folks a rundown on the Zermatox format, here's pretty much how it looks. Alright, so this right here is Zermatox's format when it comes to his 1v1s for his tournament. Pretty much right here, you have player 1 and player 2. You guys flip a coin to pick who is player 1 and player 2. Player 1 gets the first ban, so they pick from this section, and they can ban 3 maps, and player 2 gets to pick the first map for the 1v1, so he picks round 1 map and style. So let's say, for example, if you get first ban, what you would want to do is, let's say you want to ban Arbor Ledge, so you get this one, boom, it's red, right? Cool. These are all banned from a previous 1v1, but so yeah, ban Arbor Ledge, and then, so let's say you go through all your bans, all 6 bans, each person, they, it switches off, you ban it, you revert ban, and then you basically, when you guys are done banning your maps, that's when the first map pick happens. So player 2 comes over here and says, okay, out of all the maps that are banned, this one, the first one I want is, since Arbor Ledge, we just banned that. Let's just say we banned Arbor Ledge. So first one I want to do is revert Drainage Ditch. So what you do is you put Drainage Ditch, revert, and then you guys would play. And over that, you'd play the whole game out, and you guys get to round 5, then you play the ditch. It's tiebreak. And yeah, boom. One thing to consider about this is there's multiple versions. There's a best of 5, best of 7, best of 9. So just agree to the opponent which you guys are going to play to, and yeah, so that's basically Zerm's format. If you'd rather set up an alternate style competitive 1v1 like traditional Marone theory or strictly 3 tricking, infinite popping, or reverting, or anything like that, you can do so as well. Just agree on it with your opponent beforehand. You guys can do best of number or first 2 number of rounds, so best of 5, first of 5, any number, whichever you guys land on pretty much when it comes to setting up the match. When it comes to WHIBs, you guys just agree on a spot, agree on how far you guys are going to go, all that. No pops if you really want to, but doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So yeah, it's all up to players pretty much. This is all pretty freedom based, I guess you could say. Well, that's pretty much a wrap on all things that have to do with Skate Rec. If you guys have any further questions, be sure to let me know in the server or in the comments below. We look forward to having you guys in the server, so thank you all for checking this out. Take it easy, folks. Peace out.